Okay, guys, I'm here for episode 23 of Revisiting the Rumble, a review series where I revisit every Royal Rumble from 1988 till 2014. We're looking at, in this episode, the Royal Rumble from 2010, which took place on January the 31st, 2010, from the Phillips Arena in Atlanta, Georgia. So, 8 years from the last time I went to Georgia. We have 6 matches on this card, so a maximum rating of 30. Our opening contest is an ECW Championship match, the final ECW Championship match on WWE pay-per-view, as it's Christian versus Ezekiel Jackson. Not that good of a match here. Christian couldn't get too much out of Ezekiel Jackson, but given that in 2011 he basically became master of the body slam, that's not saying much. Christian got a decent match out of him, but not too much. Ezekiel Jackson eventually goes to ram into turnbuckle. Christian reverses and hits the kill switch, gets the win. Christian would lose the ECW title to Ezekiel Jackson on the final episode of ECW on Sci-Fi, which was a couple weeks after this, I do believe. 1.5 stars, not really that good of a match. So then we get a match that was made on the fly because Teddy Long made it. I don't know how, since this is a Raw match and he was the SmackDown General Manager, but hey. And hey, it's not a tag match, as it's the WWE United States Championship match. The Miz versus MVP. Another 1.5 star match, not the best match in the world. Although Miz does win clean, he wins with a small package as the MVP is getting into the ring from the outside. So Miz actually won this match clean. And an MVP hit the Playmaker on him. So, 1.5 stars. Could have been better, though. So then we get a WWE Championship match. The first of many matches between these two, as it's Sheamus versus Randy Orton. Oh boy. Yay. The first of many matches, kind of like Orton and Cena, who have many matches of each other. Sheamus and Orton have many matches of each other, and a lot of them are boring, and this match is just that. It's boring. It's a 2-star match, ends by DQ when Cody Rhodes nails Sheamus and gets Orton disqualified, which in part led to the Legacy Triple Threat match at WrestleMania. So it's a 2-star match. It's a traditional Orton-Sheamus match, though. So if you've seen one Orton-Sheamus match, you don't need to see any other ones, because they're all pretty much the same. 2 stars. So then we get the WWE Women's Championship match, which is more of an angle than a match, as it's Michelle McCool versus Mickie James. This was when Layla was basically being the beautiful people before the beautiful people, and they were making fat jokes at the expense of Mickie James, which I never really got this angle, because Mickie was not, fat in a way. She wasn't like that, and I don't really get where that ever came from. But Mickie wins in about 15 seconds. It's more of an angle in a match. Mickie actually lost the title back to Michelle on SmackDown after this, so kind of made this whole thing pointless, and it's no stars because it's not really a match in a way. So then we get the World Heavyweight Championship, which is by far the best match on this show, as it's The Undertaker versus Rey Mysterio. 3-star match here. Very, this tells a traditional David versus Goliath story. Because Mysterio's the underdog, and you got Undertaker the champ. Like I said, Mysterio hits 2 619s on the Undertaker. When he goes to the West Coast Pop, Undertaker catches him and gives him the last ride, wins the match, and retains the World Championship that he would lose the next month when Shawn Michaels cost him the championship. So it's a 3-star match. It's the best match on this show, so that says something. So then we get the 2010 Royal Rumble match itself, which is one of the weaker Royal Rumbles in a lot of ways. It's 2.5 stars, and a lot of it is because there's a lot of not too many people in the ring here. CM Punk starts by dominating the Royal Rumble by eliminating 5 people, and cutting a promo in between each elimination. So this also was the one that had our second diva that participated in it, is Beth Phoenix competed in this Royal Rumble. She was one of Punk's 5 victims, though. Shawn Michaels. The Final Four in this are Shawn Michaels, Batista, Edge, and John Cena. Entry order will be in the description box, as will longest lasting and most eliminations. That'll all be in the description box later. But Michaels is the first eliminator of the Final Four, and then he just goes nuts. He super kicks the referee because Shawn Michaels wanted to win this match to get a match with The Undertaker at WrestleMania, but he found another way to get there. See, the WWE used to find ways to get people to other people that did not involve them winning the Royal Rumble, which I'll get to in the 2013 Royal Rumble review, as that's kind of ups. Yeah, I'll get that in 3 vids from now. So, it comes down to Edge and Cena. Edge was a surprise, by the way. He had been coming off that torn quadricep muscle. Or no, the torn Achilles. The torn Achilles. And he ended up winning the 2010 Royal Rumble, would go on to face Chris Jericho at WrestleMania. So, 2.5 stars for the Royal Rumble. There weren't really any notable Royal Rumble rookies in this. Zack Ryder was one of them, but there weren't that many. Jack Swagger also made his Royal Rumble debut here, but they're not really notable. So out of 30 total stars, the show gets 10.5, which makes it a D+. It's not quite a C-, but it is a D+. If some of the matches were better, this probably would have been a better show. So this will be in the Revisiting Rumble playlist. If you like the video, like button is down there, subscribe button is down there, and thank you for watching. Bye.